Who's your favorite athlete as a kid?
Big Hurt, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas. Tell me why.
My dad was a White Sox fan, so I think even at the time growing up, you're either a Frank Thomas fan or you're a King Griffey Jr. fan. That was kind of the tale of the two. I mean, there were other players out there, but in our world, those were the big ones. And so, the Big Hurt, he just, did something to me. I don't know what it was, but I still got all his baseball cards down below that I collected over the years. I always try and be number 35 if I could be, and just enjoyed watching him play the game. And he was good. And then to put the cherry on top of that, his final year in the major leagues, he was playing with the Oakland A's. Just happens that I was pitching against that team, and he was on deck, and we had 2 outs. So I walked the guy who was up to bat so that I could face Frank Thomas. And I was, maybe hoping to punch him out, do something like that. Instead, I think it was like a 1-2 or 2-1 count, something like that. Throw a slider away, and he pops it up foul territory and gets out. But got to meet him in person a couple years later, behind the scenes at a White Sox game. And the dude is jacked beyond all belief. I mean, on his card, he's an Auburn football player, did incredible things there too as a two-way athlete. And so then I meet him, and he's a little bit shorter than me, but dude is just shoulders out to here, jacked, and just awesome. I didn't even know he would know me. And he was just like, "Oh man, love watching you play." I'm like, "You're just saying that, but I appreciate that because I loved watching you play too."
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good one, man. I remember, playing on the Chicago White Sox Little League team in 2nd grade. And, you had to find the player because you got the hat now and you got the shirt. And I remember that was my discovery of Frank Thomas and actually Albert Bell with the White Sox for a little while. I mean, that was a lethal, 1, 3, 4 or 4, 5 kind of spot in the lineup with those two guys, man. They could play.
Yeah. And Albert, I think of him with Cleveland, just laying the dude out at second base.
Yep. That's good. I think a little, this guy was still an all-star, but switching sports, Larry Johnson in basketball for the Hornets. Loved. I had the teal, the white, and the purple jersey of LJ. Loved LJ before he was with the New York Knicks.
I mean, you had to go with the NBA Jam. Muggsy Bogues and LJ just
exactly
going after it.
And not to mention that team with Alonzo Mourning, Kendall Gill. It was good times, man. So I had that classic, that you see those like old starter jackets are coming back. I had the Hornets starter jacket. Yes. Love me some LJ. Good all around player, scorer, just fun to watch. And then the Grandmama whole bit, was hilarious. If you haven't seen it, YouTube it. Grandmama. McDonald's had the cups. Do you remember the cups that were like these kind of cups, but had the like the dream team and they would have random NBA players here and there. Those are good days, man. Those are good days.
They were. And then was it when he went to the Knicks? Was that when they did Space Jam and he lost his powers anyways?
Yes, he lost all of his powers after Space Jam.
He lost his power after Space Jam. So all good things have to come to an end. I mean,